nice day though. So
Everybody wants to go
It is
outside
nice.
today, man.
75. So we gonna wrap this shit up quick. you
Yeah, I'm
know?
about to say.
Get to the barbecue.
Exactly. Exactly. Niggas got fish on
Nobody
the
had
grill?
barbecues anymore though.
It's supposed to be us. I heard.
I think so.
Well,
we
we're
be
doing
fucking
a
up.
horrible
We be
job.
fucking up.
No, that's crazy.
Why don't
Oh
we
yeah,
have a
you talking
barbecue?
about our era?
It's supposed to be us that's doing the
Yeah.
barbecue.
Oh shit, we gotta plan those.
Yes,
We
it's us.
We unk.
We horrible.
We supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on us.
All we do is drink and smoke hookah.
That's
Go to
it.
brunch. Oh, we
And
go to
get
brunch.
get lamb chops.
and take selfies and go to fucking. That's
Supposed
it.
to
Niggas
go
don't
to the
do shit.
grocery store, pop the
Yeah.
grill out.
Yeah.
We can't wait for our parents to do it.
I feel like,
old.
yeah, and I feel like they faking it. They just doing hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yes.
I want some jerk chicken.
That's fair.
I want some ribs. Like,
That's
let's
fair.
do it
I
up.
can do the burgers in the you know what I'm saying?
Last time we did burgers, we almost set the crib on fire.
You know how that shit went.
Screaming.
God is
Very
good.
true,
Very
but
true. Very true.
niggas didn't die though.
You know what? Niggas didn't die.
We could have.
Y'all left. Niggas left
did.
immediately, but
Say, yo, I'm going back to.
yeah. But niggas made it out there. Made it out of there safe.
No, my
that's a
homeboy
fact.
does the barbecue, but he's a chef and he does like lobster tails.
Oh,
Who your
He
homeboy?
be-
Yeah, like
going?
wait, what?
Chef. No, he dead ass. We could dead ass go. Like he.
oh, we need to go there.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
see
He be having lamb chops on the grill.
Oh.
He just said, bring your own liquor.
That's all you need?
That's fine.
I'm about to take
Yeah, I'm about to say snatch one.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Come on.
Nah, absolutely.
These are break in case of emergency. You know
Look,
what I'm
that
saying?
sound like an
That's an
emergency.
emergency.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sound like an emergency to me. For sure, for sure. Where we going today? How y'all wanna
I just want to say, I just feel like I'm in a room just full of success. Like,
Ooh.
I appreciate it. I just feel like I'm
Keep
just
talking about
circled by success.
Yeah, you.
Every direction I look in, it's just like, damn.
Let's start off with my
her
boy.
too.
Let's
Nah,
start
not
off with my
me.
boy.
Not me.
Let's start off with you. Let's start off with you. Let's start off with him.
See, we
Yeah,
got-
nigga. Let's start
I
off
ain't
with
gonna
the
put my
boy.
shit
You know what I'm saying? Him right there. Him.
Said that one?
Yeah, him. Let's start off with him.
Look, man. Yo, God is good.
Nah,
All
he
the
is.
time.
I'm not gonna lie. First of all,
Yeah.
let me just thank you in front of everybody.
Oh, damn.
Cause you know, a lot of my friends know I like sneakers and don't give a fuck. Niggas just like to
Yeah,
rub it
yeah.
in my face, but you know, fuck Mouse Jones.
Wow.
Shameless plug.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you know, this nigga was like, yo, nah, I gotta make sure my mans get right. I appreciate that.
Yo,
man.
when you walked in.
and I was
they-
coming to buy one, but he was like, nah, you good.
Nah, of course. As soon
So
as you
nah.
walked in, what they say?
Nah. She was like, oh, I have something for you. I said, for me?
100%. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. That's
Nah, I appreciate it. He took care of me really, really, really well. I love that.
Yeah.
Black boy
I'm glad.
joy. Look at y'all.
Look, man.
Yo,
If anybody gonna look out for me, it's gonna be you, man. I
Come on,
appreciate it.
bro.
Come on. Look, yeah, come
Oh,
on.
my
You see what I'm
God.
saying? I love that
That's what they
shit.
do all day.
Look, look.
damn, bro.
Yeah.
so
You the
good.
third wheel now.
Yeah, it
It's you
seems
now.
like it.
For sure.
real.
It's her though. You the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the one that's carrying.
She's
it.
been going viral, y'all.
Yeah, 2 million,
Viral.
2 million and
Strong.
plus.
Plus.
Strong.
Okay.
We ain't drop an episode of Mad Long.
And we still shaking.
Okay.
still.
Every
Niggas still,
day,
niggas
just
stealing our
follow it,
content.
follow it.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
the
It's
most
all
followers we got.
over Twitter.
I love it.
It's
Twitter?
all over Twitter. Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, yeah, you know
I
Twitter,
don't
they
even
be eating it
have
up over there.
one.
Nah, I be on Twitter heavy. I love that shit.
Yeah, nah, that's one of my favorite apps. I'm not gonna lie.
Porn
to
and
you.
jokes. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all it is.
That's where the life
Well,
is.
those are two of the best things in life, I will say.
Porn and
Porn and
jokes.
jokes.
Sex and jokes. I mean, I'm here for the jokes and basketball shit too, for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For sure.
Sex-
I
Porn and
can't get in
basketball?
on Twitter. I don't know. I just can't
Me
do it.
neither.
Between Twitter and Facebook, I'm like, I'm good with
I
it.
feel like Facebook is for the aunties and the uncles and shit.
It's
man.
for the
Definitely
old
is.
For sure.
folks.
It's definitely for old
There's
niggas.
also sex on there too.
On
I-
Facebook?
Mad. That's where the
Really?
most sex.
Oh my God. See?
I
They
feel
just
like,
got
but
nothing
see,
but
when I
sex.
think about that, it's like, where they doing it at? Like,
What's
in a-
going on? Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like behind some
of the
stairs?
some of the best scenes I've ever seen was.
What?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
on Facebook, on the book.
I saw
Heard
some
you.
shit at a
What?
picnic. It was romantic. It started off romantic. Niggas had sandwiches.
And then they got it cracking.
Yo.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Yo, she took like some shit out, put some cherries on them. And
Okay.
went crazy. Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I can't.
mean,
I don't be watching it. Like I think it's funny.
Like
What?
porn.
Porn.
You
Yeah.
think it's funny?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
I just hate when it come on when I'm like at work or like somewhere I'm supposed to be chilling. I'm just scrolling through like, oh
it's loud
shit.
as hell. Yeah.
going on?
We just
Like-
clap some-
Like whatever the next video is, it just be porn. Like, damn, son. Like,
Damn.
come on.
Nah,
Cat, what
that's
you
the
be
part.
looking at on your phone?
I'm just saying,
That
it go
porn
from
just
Stephen A.
pops up.
Smith to porn. It's just like, fuck.
I'm here now.
Here, we here now. We here
You
now.
know the stats and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How to do a reverse, you feel me?
All
For
that,
sure.
all
For
that.
sure, for sure. Yeah. But it's you.
It ain't me.
Yeah, bro. I'm proud of you. You've been hustling
Get busy.
crazy. You've
Busy.
been booked and busy, sir.
Busy.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you putting a team on, nigga.
I mean, look, I got a good team. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Let's
Look
just
at
say that.
God. Look
I got a
at
good team.
God.
Shout out to the ones that ain't here. You know.
Yeah.
Was that shady?
Un poquito.
Nah, I mean, it
poquito.
depends. It
That was a
depends.
little shady. Maybe that was.
Shit, my simple mind was like, not everybody here.
I was like, yeah, shout out to
Man,
them.
I was
shout
about
out
be
to
like, yeah, big
them.
shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
might have been shady.
But-
Might
What
have
y'all
been.
bring me into? Hold on.
Yeah, my fault. I
Shit,
saved
I'm
that.
new
I saved
here.
that shit for later.
No, that's a fact.
We put that on the Patreon when we talking shit about people.
That's a
Save
fact.
that. We'll see. You gotta pay for that.
Ooh.
Nah, that's
Ooh,
what-
pay for the mess.
That's one of my
Pay for the
favorite
mess,
sentences.
yeah.
Pay for the mess.
You asked me something earlier that was like pertaining to like having groups or like a crew
Mm-hmm.
and not everybody holding up their end of the deal.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
How do you? Yeah,
let's
because
get to it.
Yeah, I mean, how was it? You asked me, but how did you phrase it?
So it's the adult group project effect. You know, like when you're in high school, junior high school, or college, and you're working with a group of people, and it's like everybody's supposed to contribute their 20%.
Yeah.
It's 5 of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, it's 5 people.
Right.
But what typically happens is there's 2 people or there's 3 people that do the most work, and then there's 2 that just like, well, I think we should add this, or I think we should remove this, or I think we should do this, and there's one that wants to send everything in and wait for the final grade.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that effect in real life when it's like, okay, but now this is my brand, right? Now it's not a grade. Now this is me.
Yeah.
So don't just come along for the end of it. Like if you're gonna be a part of it, if you're gonna be a part of the rise, you gotta be a part of every part of it.
Yeah.
Because I know, especially for like the 3 of you, I can only imagine what that looks like. Like I mean, you being an artist, you being a celeb, like you being a videographer and artist.
Say
It's
that
like,
again.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a celeb?
I be going places because of her. So yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna have to start walking around with a picture of Lisa in my pocket. Like,
This is my cousin.
I gotta do what?
Yeah, right.
First
I'm
of
her
all, y'all don't
cousin.
know who I know.
No.
Right.
I don't know.
But like the aspect
Yeah.
of people just, so it's for you, and people just like giving small ideas.
Oh,
and
I
not
hate that.
contributing. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. But see, I don't get that from people that's on my team. I get that from people who is not on my team. Like my biggest pet peeve is when somebody DMs me and is like, "You should do this," and I'm like, "Bitch, please, you do not hit me up with that."
PSA.
Like,
Yeah,
FYI,
PSA.
Right.
This is
please
now.
don't.
Yeah.
If you want to know how to piss me off, give me an idea. That's how to piss me off.
We're gonna make sure we clip this up right
Yeah,
here.
right. You want to
Like-
piss me off?
You want to piss
Please
Lilise
don't do
off?
that.
Give her an idea.
Submit all your ideas.
Yeah,
Right.
Here.
because I feel like me personally, I'm the type of person who like I get my ideas off of like just being around my friends. Like just being around y'all would easily give me an idea or give me something. And 9 times out of 10, the things that you already are coming to me saying I should do, I've done it already.
Yeah.
That's
Or like,
fair.
and it's something that I have not shown just yet. But it's like now it looked like, oh, I gave her that, and
Yeah.
I never want nobody to feel like
Yeah.
that.
I can respect that.
I'm not. I mean, it's the same but different. But you know how like you are. Let's just say like working on a rollout or working on a project where it takes multiple steps to get there. I do hate when you do like your first 3 steps and they are successful, and then somebody says you should do blase because they see where you're going. So you know what I'm saying? Like you try to beat me to the point, but I'm already working towards
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
but in your head you think that you contributed
Yeah.
Yeah.
only because you said the thing that I was
gonna do it anyway.
I was already
Yeah.
doing
Yeah, I was
it.
doing
Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your phone is ringing and you about to walk to it, and I'm like, yo, bro, your phone's ringing.
Answer your phone.
Ooh,
I heard the shit.
that's
I'm
irritating.
headed that way.
Now
Like, you know what I'm
I have
saying?
to ring
Like,
forever. Like, I'm
yeah.
never answering my phone again.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you gonna think every time I answer, yeah, that nigga answer the
showed
phone.
this
Cousin.
nigga, yeah,
I showed this nigga how to answer the phone.
Ooh,
You
I
know
don't
what's
like
crazy?
that.
I'm at the space in my life right now too, where it's like I have to be very mindful of who I let help me, even in like I might actually really need it, but it's like I think that sometimes people like land too much on the credit of I did that for you, and not really doing anything. Like it could legit be like, yo, you held the door for me, but it made it was like, yo, because of me, he was able to enter that room, and it's like. You held the door for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like to the
Yeah.
point where you got to kind of like figure out who do you even want to around
Yeah.
just to do something small because they're going to take it to like the extreme. You feel me? Am I tripping?
Nah,
No,
I
you're
mean,
I
right.
feel like.
I think I'm on the other side of this one. I
But
kind
come
of
on.
want some help.
Okay.
But from who?
From
though?
the okay, that's where
That's
that's
what
where
I'm
it goes.
right
Like,
person.
so my thing is, I think like, cause I understand like your priorities might not be
Yeah.
um
Your priority.
My
what I prioritize,
Yeah.
and vice versa. So like, it's very difficult to have like some shit going on, and it's like, damn, I need extra hands or I need like extra ears and eyes and shit. But then niggas don't show up to the project obviously
Yeah.
the same way you do, and it's like I guess in my mind I'm like, well, it's not they shit.
Yeah.
I feel like what
So
your
I give
issue
them
is,
that, but then I'm like, go ahead, what you think my issue is?
you don't ask for help.
True.
Only thing is this though.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I do.
You do?
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
So
You
I
wouldn't
ask
know.
your ass.
I asked your ass.
Because I'd be like, Kev, I'm
No,
here.
you should for
I'm
sure.
a vessel.
I haven't brought it your way, but niggas have seen me ask for
Oh,
help.
okay.
He has.
And then, like,
Understanding.
I see what happens when I ask for help. So then when people go, oh shit, this nigga Kev love doing shit by himself. No, the fuck I don't.
Right.
I just see what happens every time I ask for
When
help.
I do ask for help,
And it's like niggas don't treat it like it's important.
Oh, that's fucked
So
up.
I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta respect that because I just gotta tell myself it ain't they shit.
right.
If it was they shit, they probably move different. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, even now, like I feel like I've just started experiencing that again. I'm new to this life. You guys are pros in the game.
What do you mean?
I'm-
Cut it out.
Yeah, what
Right,
do you
cut
mean?
it
Cut it
out.
out.
Like confused.
We struggling artists.
I'm like trying to
starving artists out
I'm on
here.
a train rap.
Yeah. Still. right
Well,
now.
shit rapping is crazy. But like now, recently, I had a girl DM me like, "Oh my gosh, I love the show. You should talk about da da da." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go click on her profile. Like, you're not even following the page. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are you speaking
Yeah.
to me?
Right. I feel that.
Yeah.
On the other end to what you necessarily said, at least for me, like I'm a control freak, so I micromanage things. So yeah, I'm gonna ask for help, but I'm gonna manage the whole process
Yeah.
of it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like sometimes people like that, but I need to make sure that you do what I need my way so that there's no hiccups. Like you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, yo, I need some help, and you'll be standing in the middle of the room. And the refrigerator's broken, lights don't work, needs electrical work, it's a flood, the ceiling is caving, and then it's like niggas would do some shit and they'd be like, nigga, I was talking about the roof. He'd be like, see, that's why I don't act. That's why like, nigga, but you ain't say what the part was.
True.
But as y'all can see, like that's why anytime like we doing something, I'll be like, I just do mad random shit. And
Yeah.
eventually, this nigga's gonna tell me something.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna, you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
grab
See,
it.
but yo,
I
so
can
here's the
see
thing
that.
though.
Yeah.
No, as much as it took, not necessarily like it took some time today, but like having somebody here that kind of speaks my language,
yeah.
helps.
Got
No,
you.
that's a fact.
Because now, like, to me, I got what I would consider the best setup out of since we've been here.
No, I got you.
For me, at least.
I got you.
To
This
what I'm
was a
saying.
small example.
This is just a small example,
Yeah.
but it's like I got somebody that's speaking my language. So sometimes when niggas be like, "Oh, Kev don't want no help," I might tell Chris, "Yo, I need you to put this in the 4 and then 7 in the 2." The nigga be like,
which has happened.
"What the fuck are you talking about?" So I'll be like, "All right,
Right.
Chris, just go put the bottle on the."
And I put the shit out of that
Nigga put the shit out that bottle on that show. You know what I'm saying? But like,
You know what I'm saying?
I do think
Shelf
sometimes
don't
the
stand a
group
chance.
project it be fucked up depending on like who you talking to.
Yeah, I feel that.
So like for me, I'm like if I can't speak to somebody that's speaking my language, I don't want to burden other niggas into thinking like they not helping me. If
I
that
feel
makes
that.
sense, because
No,
it's like
I feel
you
that.
can't help me. Like just being
It's
realistic,
easier for
like
you not to
Nah,
help
I
me
feel
in
that.
this moment.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you can encourage me, but you literally can't help me with anything that's going on. You know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
feel
So
I feel
I try to keep that in mind before I judge niggas on why they didn't help me or why I didn't get the
Yeah,
help.
but in
got you.
certain situations when it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a group effort. Like we all know what the end goal is here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say this is your job, right? Then this is your job, and everybody's on the same length in the team. Everybody has the same result in the team. Either we're all getting a raise or nobody's getting it.
right.
But you still have 3 people that's just like they pushing it and they doing the most. And other people like, well, I guess they got it.
Yeah. So only thing is this, because I mean, I do have like multiple places that I'm in where it is a project situation or like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Group project shit,
project
yeah.
for sure. And I am somebody that like, especially if I believe in something, I'm going to overdo it.
Yeah,
Like I'm going to like try to like,
overextend
I
yourself
want
too
every
much.
job that is there because I want the shit to win so bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a space like where I'm like I'm not into losing
Yeah.
these days. You know what I'm saying? But I say that there is a genius part of allowing the people that get the shit done to get the shit done.
Yeah,
It's inconsiderate. It's fucked up at times. But there's a part of it that I'm going, I wish I was like that to an extent of I'm fine with just allowing things to be what they are.
Oh, okay.
Like,
You
I
should
think
be
that-
control
hands-off.
freak.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm if y'all still gonna let me say something and get the A plus on the project, you damn sure I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but myself, my person, I'm gonna do whatever it takes because I actually want to earn something. That's two different things. Like, and to this point, I really don't give a fuck what nobody else do. Cause I'm gonna go get mine.
I feel you. I feel you on that part because I feel like at the end of the day, like this shit got to get done one way or another.
And all this is gonna prove is why I'm where I'm supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really something for myself. Like, I don't give a fuck if nobody helped clean up, nobody helped set up, nobody helped orchestrate the shit, nobody did the shadow work, nobody thought of the ideas with me.
Cool.
That sounds like when it's done and it's successful, I get all the credit.
And I'm cool with that.
And I'm perfectly
I'm super
fine
cool with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then why are they there? Like, why are they just kind of buzzing around the outlet? Like, why are they
you know
attaching
why?
themselves?
I was about to say, you know exactly
why. Why do bugs go to the light?
Okay, then I guess the question is, why do people allow it? Like,
that's another question.
So everybody plays like
a role
in everything. Yo, the truth be told, hear me out. Yo, Jordan, his highest score was what?
What, the 62 and
Let's just go with 62. If he scores 62, it was amazing. But the reason why it was amazing was because it was a crowd for them to watch that happen.
Yeah.
If he did it in the gym with no crowd, it didn't matter.
Right.
So everybody, like, them niggas didn't help
true.
Jordan. Them niggas
That's true.
didn't like be like, yo, I'm in there making motivating him. No, sometimes you need niggas around to witness what happened, and that's their contribution to the fucking world.
And if that's their contribution is being a fan, then they should shut the fuck up. Honestly,
Do fans
I
shut the
don't think
fuck
you
up?
should have an input into anything that happens.
Do fans shut the fuck up?
They don't. They sure don't.
Yeah,
Not,
that was a
not
good
now.
analogy.
you.
That was a
Definitely
good
not in
analogy.
this,
I'm
in this
trying
day
to
and
tell you,
time.
like,
Not at all.
yo,
But it's not like fan suggestions are even taken. Because, like, I mean, the coaches aren't in the sales. Like, what do you guys think?
No,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
They
it.
say, yo, what should we
we
do?
should do?
What should we do?
3 seconds left.
It's 3 seconds left.
But
Let me
they
go
need
ask
them
the
to
fan.
make the game
That's the part of the game.
a thing.
Like,
Yeah,
yo, like,
for a
truth be
fact.
told, imagine all the dope shit that you did. Yo, all right. The other day, it was Air Max Day. Niggas made sure that everybody I came with had their own pair of sneakers. I was legit there with people that fucking care about me. Like, not if I'm lit, not if I'm like at the highest of height, not if I had a sponsor, not if Jay-Z walked through the door. I always reference to Jay-Z.
Yeah, we know.
Right. It was just because they was like, fuck it, it's Chris. I just wanna see whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah.
I just wanna be there.
We out.
Yo, Kev pulls up, but already set it up for a videographer to be there, a photographer to be there, make sure that I was good, make sure that my mental was straight. I kind of was like on some chill shit. He did not allow me to necessarily like think of this as.
Yeah, he was like, nah, you don't gotta send. I said, nigga.
Right.
And he was like, yo,
Right.
it gotta be shown the right way. Like, you work so hard. Why would
Yeah.
you make this shit regular? And to
Because
that-
in my head, I'm like, nigga, we just went to Houston for this. You gonna
Yeah.
come home and act like it's nothing? Hell no.
Nah, that's a fact. Even when I
Nah.
went to Houston, I felt a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But I did.
I be on him all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro.
Because I be like, yo, he's like that with me. Like he be like we are literally like a mirror of each other. Because the way that he feels in certain moments where it's like, no, like it's not that serious. Chris be like, Cass be like, look at me. I'm so scared.
Chris be like, Daddy be like.
Yo.
But he does the same thing to me. He like, yo, this is a big deal. Like, yo,
Big
this
ass
is
deal.
lit. This is, and I be over here like, yeah, like I guess.
Yeah, nah, we gotta
Like I'm always
celebrate our
looking
small
down.
wins.
Yeah.
But to the point back of, yeah, but what makes to your point of why do we allow certain people to be there is just because somebody got to tell it. Sometimes that is their job.
That is true.
Sometimes when niggas don't go hard as far as the work goes, they go hard of showing off what it
Yo,
is.
you know what's crazy? And this is random, but I just watched they got the Mufasa on Disney
we gotta
Plus
watch
now.
this shit. I ain't see it yet. You just saw it?
Y'all ain't see it yet?
We
No,
didn't
no,
see
no.
it
But go
yet.
ahead though.
It's okay.
It's not gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna give up
Yeah.
too much, but basically, Taka was trying to talk to he was trying to talk to the girl, the female lion, and she was really on Mufasa, like that's the nigga, like
Yeah, that's the one.
and she talking to him like he like nah, I'm not really like that, whatever the case is, and she like Mufasa, yes, like you are. He
Yeah,
like
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
I'm not really like that. It's Taka, and she like no, his destiny was to save you, and that's it.
Yo.
You really the nigga, but his destiny was to do what he did for you, and that was it.
Wow.
And
Ain't
I'm
that
like,
crazy?
damn, like
That's deep as
Yeah.
You think them kids gonna get that?
Hell
No,
My son didn't give a fuck. He was just like, man,
Alright,
whatever.
Chico
Like the
Mufasa.
animals are
But that shit hit
talking.
me in the soul. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, she really spoke to his soul. Like, damn, nigga, like, your man's, his job was
job.
just to get you there, and that was it.
So
Ooh,
so the
wee.
deal is this, because I'm there. Thank you, Stacey, for what you gave
That's
me
beautiful.
earlier. Yo, so the deal is this. For this reference, I feel like I'm Taka and Mufasa.
That is you.
Because there's times where I got no problem with being a nigga that gotta do what he need to do for his mans to get to where he gotta go.
Yeah.
Because when
With
you
them
on my
even
story,
not saying thank you.
what? All right, look, she gonna
Uh-oh.
look. Clock it. Where we at?
Clock the T.
Clock it.
My nigga don't like tomatoes. He said no tomatoes.
But to that point, it's like, yo, I think that's what we need around.
I agree.
Like, I think we need
Yeah.
some. We all trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And trying to get there by yourself ain't it.
You can't.
You need something to like, yo, like make it work.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Somebody being open to helping you. But then we talk about that. I feel like that's your purpose.
yeah,
Is
I feel
to
like that
help
too.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's something that he always does. Anybody, and I've noticed this from being around him, but like anybody that is around him, they level up, they succeed, they go to like different, and I've seen it visually. And sometimes I get upset because I be the
Yeah.
mad person
Yeah.
behind him, like, why the
Upset.
fuck they didn't
See how city
like
girl accent?
stop. But I be like, yo, why they ain't say thank you? Yo, why they ain't do this? And he like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about that.
And I hate that.
I
know you
love
do.
it.
Hate it.
I
Not
love
gonna
it,
lie,
but I hate
that
it. The
hate
reason
it.
why I love it though is because I'm going, yo, that is also a superpower to be like, I'm good. Like, that's, yo,
Yo,
I'm
because the
happy
deal
for
is-
you, and I'm gonna still say thank you and congratulate you.
But for me, the part this be the shit though. For me, the part isn't the like recognition that I did it. The part for me be, yo, I'm so fired that I could get somebody else lit.
So here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about credit no more.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Heard
Hello.
Yes.
Heard
Because
Heard you.
credit is only so much I could do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really don't care too much about the thank you. I don't
Only
really
thing
care
is-
too much about that acknowledgement
Only
because
thing is this though.
I can't
Thank
do
you.
nothing with that.
In my life, right? Like my specific life. Yo, bro, you right, like down to the part of pay. But I have gotten so many places and gotten paper and have gotten like just opportunities off of my mindset and my heart being,
true.
I'm not doing this
For that. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where, yo, my best friend is very close to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how the fuck did we get to where we are? Who the fuck knows?
Nobody knows.
Exactly.
Nobody knows.
But it's like we had to do something and
Who your best friend?
What you talking about?
God.
Just wanted you to say it.
my
Just wanted you to say it.
But I'm saying though, like, look at how. Look
But
at
here-
how
but here's the thing, though.
Weird.
My fault, y'all. But here's
like,
the thing,
oh.
though. Yeah, come on, son.
Oh my
Like, that
God.
got so romantic.
Yeah,
But nah, real
shoulder
no,
talk.
that shit happened.
Real talk though. No, all jokes aside, it really do take for you to be it really take for you to be on the same like wavelength with certain
yeah.
people because we could have just been friends. Like we talked about this shit mad times. Like
Yeah.
nigga, we could be friends, dab each other up,
and be fine.
and not have to do none of this,
Yeah.
and we still gonna be mad
Right.
cool.
Love
Right.
relationships like
We
that.
literally we had that conversation
Early.
mad times.
Early,
Like
yeah.
yo, nigga, we don't got to do shit together.
Just so we clear.
Just so you know, like we don't got to do shit. We gonna be mad cool.
Right. No,
but it
that's
just so
also a
happens
fact.
that it just like, for instance, like Punch. I'm like, yo, I need you to do X, Y. Like, what's up? What we doing?
Yo,
And it's like,
I'm glad you brought him up.
nah, I had to, got to.
Cause this nigga, so I've known this nigga for years,
Mm-hmm.
but just as of recently, like we've been doing business together, so we talk
A
on
lot
a regular
more.
basis. Yo, the respect, like the you know how niggas know who you are, but they don't treat you like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm like somebody that's super like this like crazy person,
Mm-hmm.
but nonetheless, this nigga moves in a space with me where it's like I overly respect you to the point where whatever you believe in, I'ma believe in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To the point where, yo, you believe in your mans, I'ma believe. Now y'all doing side missions.
Yeah,
together.
facts.
Because he like, oh, off of how you are as a person,
Mm-hmm.
I know if you fucking with him, he gotta be the same way. And
Yeah.
then you find out, and it's like, oh yeah, this
Which
is
is
the whole-
crazy because I remember when we first linked,
It seemed like it was up.
niggas was quiet. Niggas, yo, it's funny. Niggas was quiet around each other because
Yeah, it's
two
like,
niggas
what's
walk in the building with a camera like,
Who the fuck is this
who
nigga?
the fuck is this nigga, man? What this nigga doing here?
Right, what's going on?
What we doing? And
Yeah.
then it's like, yo, nah, yo, you can hold that. Yo, use this real quick. And I'm like, oh shit,
to the
wait, nah,
point-
niggas is
yeah.
like,
yo, you know how I love that shit?
Yeah.
Like, I like, let's be clear. Like, I take all away. It was the type of person that I am to be like, I pick this type of nigga to be around me all the time. and then knowing how he kind of move in the first place and be able, that's fire.
Yeah,
and think about all the pockets where we do that in. I'm
That's
gonna
like an influencer.
First, your mic not too low.
It keeps doing like a weird thing, but I say that to say,
Yeah, my fault.
nah, you good. It's not you.
What you apologizing for?
Because I just want to fix it. No, I want to fix it.
This the one that VI cop. This for sure.
Shade.
But yeah, but I don't know. I think
Yeah, I'm watching it go.
Is
You
it?
just gotta tighten it a little
I
more.
feel like this is such a good example of the difference between how men and
Men-
women operate.
I was thinking the same
I
thing.
swear to God, because it's like as you guys are saying this, it sounds wonderful.
Word.
Yeah, it is. It's dope.
It
Yeah.
sounds beautiful.
Amazing.
But I just have this type of personality where I feel like we know what the fuck is going on, and I just want to call it out. And it's just like I understand why it's not being called out, but it's just like I really want to say something like you. Like, get up. Like, get the fuck up.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, in those situations where everybody knows everybody should be contributing to what's going on.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's not fucking happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in those moments, there's a part of me that wants to be just
I
like,
hear
bro, stand up.
Yeah, like do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
like you see what the fuck going on.
move
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Or just be like, I'm here to be a fan. State what you're here for. Like, I don't want to guess.
I fuck with that.
I love that though.
Don't let me
I go by
Because
that.
now
I
this is
fuck
just a
with
guess
that.
because it's
I
like,
get you.
She's right.
Yeah.
it has
She's
to be a
fucking
guess
right.
because you're not showing that.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that you
Yo,
are.
so whose fault is that? Like, you know how sometimes you think somebody is who you think they are, and then when you
Yeah, you
actually
ask me that a lot.
I think
I
it's
do.
I think
Damn,
it's
son.
the
I
ask
person
you
that
that a
knows his
lot.
fault.
He do.
Because now you let it be where this person is around you. And
Like
you're
who-
the only person that's noticing the issues.
Yeah.
So it's like,
gotta
why
be your
not?
fault.
It
It's
gotta
gotta
be you
be
that speak
you.
up.
It's
I,
gotta be you.
I learned that through friendships where I was like, I have to now take the lead and be like, okay, I have to get
Distance.
you out of my life.
Yeah.
Because now you are actually not contributing to anything in my life.
Yeah.
So I have to say something because nobody around me is gonna say something.
Right.
But they're all waiting on me to
Like-
make the choice. Yeah. It's like we following your lead, bro. Let us
I'm
know.
not fucking with this nigga no more because she not. Like, I bet.
Yeah.
Heard
Nah,
you.
that's an all-time fact. I'm in those spaces too where I'm like, I might not be off for you forever, but just on this,
At
what I'm
least
trying
right
to,
now?
I gotta separate.
I gotta move
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, no beef.
But why is that a bad thing? And I feel like that's the problem why people
Yeah.
don't do it sooner is that you think it's like the end, like it's such a
I know why.
bad thing. And it's just like, it doesn't have to be.
I know why. It's because they want to be around when everything goes up. They want to be a part of it.
And that's
They
the
want to be
part.
the
And
reason
there's
for it.
people that feel so bad because, they've been rocking me and I know them. And back in the day when I was in fourth grade and I skipped my
Yeah.
day, they gave me the only Band-Aid they had in the school.
Yeah.
So now I'm about to blow up. You taking them and you're like,
Yeah.
for what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a reason.
Right,
Because
right.
you don't want to like a bad person. Like
Right.
sometimes you got to be a bad
Right.
person.
Yeah.
I mean, all success stories, you do hear the part where it's like,
There's always gonna be a part.
it's
No
always
matter
gonna
what.
be the part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if that's your moment where you got to be a bad person, be a bad
Be the
person.
bad person.
Because who told you had to come here and be saint for everybody all the time, everywhere?
Yo,
Well,
y'all
why
think-
can't we say we just love ourselves more?
Yeah, and that's but see,
That's a cute way to put it.
That's a
Yeah.
good way to put
Because
it.
that's okay for Chris to say, and that's okay for Kev to say, but for you with this little face, you got this black girl, this black preventer.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You can't be like, I love myself more than this what you're providing. It's like, who the fuck this bitch?
You know, no. You know what's crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've said that. I've said that, and it might be the Leo in me, but to be honest, I've said that because I'm going, and I'm a person that's like an advocate for myself, right? Like I literally
I love
be
me
like,
more than you.
no,
Straight up.
seriously,
Every
I'm
day.
gonna
Way
say
more.
that, yeah, because the real thing is, I know how much I love myself, and this goes with anything, whether it's jobs, whether it's relationships, whether it's family, anything. Like if I feel like you aren't treating me the right way, that's why I take my friendship so seriously, because it's like it's the same thing as like me in a relationship with someone. If you aren't treating me right, I'm gonna be like, listen, we gotta break up. I'm not doing this. I'm not
I'm
gonna
glad
stay
you gonna
somewhere
say
where
it.
I'm not happy.
Yeah,
And
that's a
if
fact.
my friendship isn't making me happy, if you're not pouring into I don't want you around me. Yo, and the other thing is now we stop being friends because I thought about this, what you said. We stopped being friends, and now the person that was around me, seeing getting the blessings, right? Now that they're not around, they call you the bad person. But when somebody asks about them, and now they won't call you by your first name. Oh, such and such. For
Yeah,
example, me.
yes.
People will call me Selena. Oh yeah, Selena. Yeah, I went to school with her. My name is Lalise.
Not to me no more. Fuck out of here, Selena.
I'll be like, stop. Don't act like you know me because you don't know
Yeah.
me. You don't.
Only thing is, yo, you know what's crazy? Especially when you moving up or when you doing something. I never heard anybody try to attach themselves to somebody that was a lame or some loser.
Correct.
Like I never heard, like you see a nigga that's doing like hard that turned into a bum. You not like, yo, me and him used to be, yo, we used to get girls back. Niggas don't say that.
Yeah, that's true.
But the nigga that's a millionaire, you say how you was about to punch him in front of his sister one day. It's
Yeah.
like you bring
That
up
makes
the
sense.
whole.
Yeah.
It's just how
Yeah.
like yo, life is all like this politics shit. That's how this shit go. Niggas is living with their fears and their insecurities, the fact that they gotten older, maybe, and they trying to measure up to you. We all started in school together. We all started as kids together. We compared report cards.
Yeah.
It don't change when you get older. You still be like, yo, all right, so I ain't got no whip. Homie got, he got a whip. All right, cool. He cool. All right. Yo, but he went to Aruba. Oh, I went hit. Like, you niggas try to
Keep
Which
score.
it be sad though, because I'm like, damn,
because
son.
the happiest
I
that
don't
you'll be
care.
is when you just fucking free.
And don't care about what
And don't
nobody else
care.
got going
Yes.
on.
And don't care.
I don't
Yo,
care.
So I think that I want to say, as culture together, I'm hoping that we are all in the same space when it comes down to that. Like, I honestly, I don't give a fuck about the good things that you're doing. I don't give a fuck about the bad things you're doing.
I love minding my business.
I love minding my business.
Yo.
I'm not worried about if you still cool with somebody. I'm not gonna mention that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring up like, yo, what's up with your family members?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm fine with wherever you are. I'm keeping you.
You
there.
safe? You okay?
You
healthy?
okay?
All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like, I don't care about none of that extra
But
shit.
here's the thing too with that. I feel like for me, why this bothers me just
It
a
seems
lot
like
is
it
that
bothers you. OD.
I told both guys, I was like, I'm very sensitive,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to people that's around me. So I feel like I need to know that you like me. Like, it's very important for me to know that you like me and it's genuine. So I feel like when you're in these situations, like, okay, like things are elevating for me, you know, life is kind of going in a positive place, but you're in my life, but you're kind of just in the background. Now you're just kind of fading into the background, but you're still there. You're still calling yourself my friend or my partner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, you're calling yourself a part of what I'm going on, but you're really not, because you're not really celebrating me. You're just kind of, I know her, like, or you reposting something, like, like you reposting the lit shit, but it's just like, I don't want you to be a fan. I want you to be a friend.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
damn.
I'm about to throw up.
Yo, do you have that?
I'm about to throw up.
Yo. Oh.
Yo, do you experience that?
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
You know what's crazy?
It's because I'm so attached to like my real life.
Yeah.
So like my real friends, the people that I really talk to every day.
Yeah.
The people that I'm really around, the people that I really do things for.
Yeah.
That's my real life. So like all of the shit that's like, I guess you could say like hanging on by a thread, or the people that's kind of just there but not really there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
out
feel that.
of sight, out of mind for me, like for real.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a problem for me at all. Like at all. I really don't acknowledge it.
I think that, like, at least right now, I've been like probably like in my most transparent stage. So like trying to like put on like certain facades or trying to like act a certain type of way is difficult for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how like yo, bro, I do work extremely hard to like be successful in my mind. So when I do something that's dope and people acknowledge it and they treat me like that, I fuck with it. But it's hard for me to like, I'm not somebody that's like playing a role. Like anytime somebody says something that is genuine to me, it really affects me. Like I actually, like when I see like my friends, like this probably sounds crazy, but if I see like my actual friends comment in my shit, that shit means something to me. So I hate when it's done, but it's not done because you actually fuck with me. It's done because you want people to know that you still around. And I know that you're not supposed to care about that, but like when it's niggas that's like, yo, bro, we could have been friends forever. I'm not somebody that's like, but you did some sucker shit and now I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep you at a certain space. There's a lot of people that's like that for me. Like where it's like, yo, you could stay over there. And it's like, you still got to find a way to like show like we still something when you don't really fuck with me like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but
No,
I guess
no,
no.
I
I just don't.
You know what's crazy though? It's at least for you from right now, like watching you, is you about to turn up. Like right now, you've been too chill. Like, and that's what I've been on you about. It's like, yo, you really that nigga in a lot of worlds, and you don't say anything about it. And I think that's commendable for you. But at the same time, yo, you are who you are. You know what I'm saying?
I think I gotta start acknowledging that. You're right. Where's my camera?
A wise man once told me, lean in.
Nah,
Shout out
look,
to Max.
I do, but I say this: the people that say things like that to me, they haven't changed. It's not, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I take things like that from you. It's people that'll be like, Kev, I really think you do dope shit.
Yeah.
Kev, I think you do dope shit. We do dope shit. You know what I mean? Like so for me, with like I said, the people that don't really, I don't know where you are, where you stand in my life.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with that
Yeah.
because the people that I know where they stand in my life, or the people that are showing up every day. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Regardless,
Yeah,
like when I get that "Hey Kev" text from you, I'm like,
Like, hey brother.
"Hey Kev," I'm like, oh. and then I get the text from this nigga like, "She about to ask you some stupid shit."
Yo, when I tell
And I'll be
you,
like, "Yo, I already know.
Yo,
What's up?
when I
What's
tell
up,
you-
sis? What you
Sorry,
my
need?"
crib, she'll have this big ass plan.
Idea.
And it just goes and it goes, and then she's like, "Yup," and then Kev's gonna shoot it. And I'll be like, "Did you ask her?" And then she'd be like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, so why would you think that he's gonna do the shit? So the other day she threw some shit, right? So it was about to happen. It was like a day away, and she was like, "So what time did Kev say he was gonna be there?" And I said, "Beware."
I lost my shit.
She was like,
I was like,
"To
what?"
the event." I was like, "I'm not asking him shit. This ain't my."
She was like, "Chris didn't tell you." I said, "Nah, what you talking about?"
Yo,
like,
that's my
yo.
excuse now. I'll be like, so Kristen text you?
Yo, I'd be so pissed when she just be like, "Kev's gonna do it." I'd be like, first off, act on his schedule. Like, you're fucking
Nah, that's
insane.
true. That's true. I be acting like the spoiled little sister.
Yeah, nah, she
Yeah.
do.
I'd be like, yo,
That's
you
why
run
she be like,
that.
"Oh shit, what's
Anytime
up,
he
Selena? What you
anytime he
need?"
do some shit, I'd be like, that's not my favorite account.
Nigga said this one ain't one of
This ain't
mine.
mine.
This ain't one of mine.
I know you got a tally somewhere, and don't put my name on that.
No, look, what I will. So here's why I say like, let's be very clear. Let's be very transparent. Let's talk
Yeah.
about friendship and business.
Yeah.
Let's be very, very clear. You have a lot going on.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of things that you've done, or a lot of rooms that me and you have been in together, put a lot of money in my pocket.
Heard you. Pop your
You
shit.
understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when Chris get in the middle of us, he be like, "Kev, don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it. Don't do it."
yeah.
I'll be like, "Man, fuck you."
Yo, you be making me feel
I'll
bad.
be like, that's why I be like, tell that nigga mind his business.
Me too.
I'll be like, tell that nigga mind his
He be
business.
like,
We
I'm
got-
grown.
We got shit going on. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. So like, and I don't take that for granted. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because
Me neither,
it's
though.
the reality is you could be like, "Kev, I really don't need you to come. Or I don't need you to
Yeah,
do this."
yeah.
Because one way or another, it's not gonna change whatever I got going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you use your phone and film the shit, it might happen the same way it would happen
Yeah.
if we did it together.
Yo, you know what's crazy? All right, so I feel like if this was to end now, I'll be cool with it because this is my other side of it. Yo, bro, I think that you are so distracted on side missions that you're not focused on your main one.
I agree.
So I'll be on you to be like, yo, get to the main shit, even if that means that hurts a side of me.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I also know that she's on her main road too, and a part of her main shit is fucking with you.
What
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, the shit that you hate about me is the same shit that you do.
I know.
Because she's saying, like, he just helps so many people. He
Yeah,
just,
they don't even say thank you.
Yeah.
and they don't even, and it's just like, I do the same shit. But the thing is, I don't be in that space.
Yeah.
I only help my friends. Like, literally, like, I
Yeah.
only help y'all.
Yeah.
And I do say no to a lot of people that got other
Yeah.
shit going on. Like,
Yeah.
they could tell you, like, yo, I asked Kev, he wasn't there, he wasn't available, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And then I end up carrying 4 bags behind Lalise one day. Like,
Stop, don't do that.
man, like, I thought you said you wasn't available. Yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
I was with
we
my
are.
friend.
No,
You know what I'm
that's a
saying? Like,
fact.
that's what it looked like. But
That's
the
what it
reality
sounds
is, like, I have come to a point where I'm looking at what I'm doing with my time, and I don't got a lot of time, you know? But
yeah, same.
I don't have no regrets at the end of the day when I go,
That's real.
damn, we did this, or I go, we
Yeah.
did that, or
Yeah.
we did this. I go, shit, I actually feel good about it.
Yeah.
I also realized that I can't care that much in the sense of like I be caring about all of my friends and all the shit they got going on to be like, is what we're about to do gonna actually help?
Yeah.
So like
That's the controlling part.
Yeah.
So
For a
but
fact.
everybody be like, yo, bro, why you thinking?
Yeah,
so?
like, what's up with you?
Like,
Yeah.
like, yo, I ain't asked you to do that. Just say what it is and then let me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm so, like, on my shit to be like, yo, I know this nigga got to do,
Yeah, for
I'm not
sure.
asking for this. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Nah.
And meanwhile, I'd be like, nigga, I just forgot. I'll handle that. You feel me? But,
That's how he is with me, and I love it. And
yo,
I
I be,
do not want it to
I,
end.
you know what's
at any
crazy?
time.
It's sometimes where I got to restrain myself from being like,
He do that with me too.
I called Mouse the other day and said, yo, you a bum ass nigga. He's like,
Yo,
He
look,
don't
just-
know what Mouse
yeah,
is.
yo,
He
nah,
get it from
and
both
I-
ends.
Mouse
and
done
I
caught
did.
2 strays today
Yeah,
for no reason.
I know. But
Love Mouse though. Love
but I
Mouse.
just be like, yo, bro, like I got people calling me about you. Change this, move this, like act like this, nigga, for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just to get the bag that you bitching about.
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, let's get the money that you saying that you want to get. You gotta do,
X, Y, and Z.
you know what I mean? And I would hope that niggas is doing the same thing. Niggas see me going. I want niggas to be like, yo, I see what you trying to do. Just go to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh wait, like, nigga, we playing a game of life.
I do
I'm
think
trying
this
to
is
win.
a perfect example of like representing my name in rooms that
Yeah.
I'm not in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because she carried my name in rooms that I don't be in
It's
without
so
knowing
important.
it, without actually knowing it, or actually doing it like consciously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And same for you. I think you a little bit more loud with it.
Yeah.
But and I think vice versa. Like where something happened, I'd be like, oh yeah, talk to my man about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, and vice versa. But I think that's why I'm really interested in what's going on in my circle.
Yeah.
Versus like the shit that's kind of
me
like hanging.
too.
That shit don't really bother me.
Only thing is, so my controlling ass, I try to like once I do got my circle of where I could be transparent, vulnerable, ask for help. Like in this space that I'm in, I only got the players around that I could really that could really help. But at the same time, I'm trying to boss them up too.
Yeah.
Like I would be lying and say
Everybody ain't a boss though.
but I'm saying this though. I'm not saying to be a boss. It's a difference between being bossed up and being the boss. I just need you to get on a level of just being higher. Because the deal is, how I view this shit, yo, you went to the UK and got the shit cracking. Guess what? They probably know my name over there slightly because of what imprint that you necessarily did.
Yeah.
All of the rooms that you walk in, there's not a space that you go in where they're not saying my name.
My man.
So who would I
Yeah.
be?
Facts.
Who would I be to not feed that and be like, yo, I created 3 plays and this is how you can execute them to get to where you gotta go. But when you get there, figure out we just running routes.
Nah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Why
Why you think I'm trying to get you to drop music?
relax?
Watch how we turn this shit up.
Don't relax. Go ahead.
Nah,
Don't-
yeah,
don't
because
relax.
now,
But
yeah,
no, hear what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, like-
But hear what I'm saying. You talking to somebody that listen to you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think
Go ahead,
I
bro.
do think we spend a lot of energy on like shit that don't necessarily benefit us.
That's a
I
fact.
stopped doing that.
Or like shit that you know is like, yo, every time I tell this bitch something, she
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
stopped.
yeah.
and it's like, yo,
All right.
I had to actually stop that because
doing?
I started
Right.
realizing that I started losing creativity because I was pouring it so much into people
other
who
people.
actually wasn't
Yeah.
listening. The people that actually listen to me is people that's really not even that close to me. That's the most annoying part ever.
yo,
Because I'd be
it be like that.
what is happening? Like, why y'all not listening? Like,
Right.
I'm telling you, because the weird thing is for me, and that I think that is the most weirdest thing, is that sometimes I can't see it for myself, but I can see exactly what somebody needs to do to get to the next level. And me, I'm like, nah, that won't be good. And everybody's around me like, what do you mean that's not going to be good? It's a lot of times, Kev be like, what? Shut up. Okay, moving on.
Stand the fuck right there.
Right, stay right
Stand
there.
right there.
Yeah,
nigga. Just do it.
It's a lot of time, Chris too. Like he be on my ass just to be like, "Yo, what are you talking? Like, do you know who you are?" Because I have those issues with myself. But to have people around you that you constantly pouring into and they not listening, it's like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But do you feel like you have people around you that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if that's a part of being a girl, or maybe just being. Maybe that's like a getting to 30 kind of thing, is having those kind of like both ends, those kind of like bloodsuckers in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you also have these like people that are kind of far out. Like, I don't really know you, but you just love me unprovoked.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you love
And
it?
it feels
Yeah.
like, you do this for free.
Right. That's
you
the
just
thing.
decided.
No more
Because when y'all was
Right.
Just
talking,
love.
when y'all was talking about like how your friends love on you and stuff like that. Yes, I love when my friends love on me. I love it. But when I get a message from someone I do not know
Child.
on a day where I'm feeling like shit, and they be like, "Oh my, like you just bring so much. I just wish you the best." I be like, "Oh my god, my heart, yes,
That's the best.
yeah."
Appreciate
Like
that.
so, I
A
wouldn't-
large? The best?
Yes,
Okay.
thank
Thank you.
It's like feeding my spirit.
Can I just say, this whole group, and I don't even mean just us four. I mean the group that I've met, sort of via you. Well, yeah, via you, Ken. Like the people that I've met, you guys have very like sitcom-y vibes.
I fuck
Like
with that.
I feel like
We on a TV show.
Yeah.
if there was a show about the world ending and it was just a group of black people,
Oh, I would tune in.
That was that was like building it back. It's like
What?
we have the couple that's leading. It's like, okay, this is our couple. We got it right.
I will say this. Stay tuned.
Then we have,
Right.
we have all the players.
tuned.
We have the documentarian. You know,
Right,
we
right.
have the mouthpiece. Like, we have every bit of it.
yeah.
Even if they go like mouse, like okay, we have somebody else. But like we have
Right.
all of the parts. Like I would fucking watch this. Show.
Yeah, absolutely, I would.
Let me ask you a question, just to make my point. Not that I need to drag this. From those people that you met, has anything changed? Are these the same people that you from
Wait,
since you
have
met
they
me?
changed?
No, I'm saying like since you met me, it's just been the same people.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just been the same people.
That's
Chris
a
been in
fact.
my life like on a parallel. Like we wasn't close, but he's been in my life since goddamn we was young. We was real young when we
was
first
kids.
crossed paths.
That's
You know,
an
so
all-time
like
fact. Yeah.
nobody in my life is brand new. And I
Yeah.
think I latched on to like early before I knew how to articulate it. Like I just noticed that I latched on to genuine people.
Yeah.
I can't even think about. I feel like I only have like two or three people that like I've been friends with since I was like a kid. Because I feel like with women things change so much.
A lot.
And although like women are catty, so I feel like a lot of things, you know, you start to get envious a little jealousy. But I've been loving meeting new women, like new people that's just coming into my life, and it's like this is not forced, it's just happening. Like I love those relationships where it just happens. It's like, damn, I get you, you get me.
Like
And it's like, damn, I like this.
Good.
Yeah.
And the other thing I hate is like a what's them friends that like it's the needy friends. So new friends, they're not that needy. I feel like the older
Dependent.
ones, true. Okay.
Dependent.
I haven't ran into one. But I don't know. I just like to say that I have been enjoying the new friends stuff.
So I want to get into like the art of like cutting somebody off and like or pretending that you over somebody.
Damn, I was gonna steal a question from Scotty Beam that I seen the other day. Before we get, if you want to.
Nah,
Chris, are
go
you
ahead.
high?
Huh?
Are you high?
For whatever do you mean? Right.
Yo,
Yeah. but get to your question.
yo, nah. Shout out Scotty Beam. She asked homie, like, what's your ick? Like your ick, like about yourself that you don't fuck with, like your
Okay.
friendship ick.
Oh,
What's your shit?
I don't mind. Ooh.
Christ.
My friendship ick.
The shit that you go, damn. I wish I could like,
Change that about myself.
yeah, or tighten that up. That's crazy.
I wish that I could care when I leave people or people leave me. I wish I cared. I wish I was like,
What do you mean? Like you wish you cared?
if I lose somebody, it don't bother me. Like it doesn't make me feel like, you know how like if you breaking up with somebody and you got like that part of you where
That
it's like,
bothers you?
no.
No, I'm saying so. Like, what's the thing that
bothers me that I don't care.
Oh, okay,
Like
really?
I wish that, because then that means that I didn't build a significant enough relationship for it to matter that much.
Got you.
Like the only person I have ever met who I have ever missed in my life is my grandmother, and she passed away.
Got you.
But to compare that to how I judge how I miss things,
So
I
you
don't
got
be
that
missing
detachment.
shit.
Like detachment is easy.
Yeah.
too easy.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
got the same shit.
once it's like I'm like we're good, I probably won't ever speak to you again.
I'll be super
be
cool with that.
and be fine.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to worry about like I'm not gonna. Yo, what's good? Like I need closure.
You don't need no beef, none of that.
nothing.
I'm actually
like
okay.
it's almost as if though you never existed.
Yeah.
For me,
I get you.
you know what I'm saying? So I wish that I wasn't like that though.
I understand you. I feel you.
I wish I didn't care too much about like, I don't want to say fixing my friends, but like I give too much of my opinion on try to help them. Like I try to help them too much, and then I get mad at myself when it's like when I don't know. I feel like it's not helping. Like I'm hurting more than I'm helping, because now I turn into the friend that is like, okay, now if I go fuck 3 niggas tonight, I am not telling Lilise. Like I'm the judgmental friend. When it's like I'm not judgmental, I know what you are worth. And I'm trying to help you to see it. But because you aren't seeing it, you know, hello, that you're not seeing it. Now I'm going.
But that's not your job.
It's not.
I
that's
get
not
it.
your
Look at the
job.
pot
Get
calling the
it.
kettle
I
black.
know. I'm doing the same thing.
But
I had to
yeah,
I
Yeah.
definitely felt that same way
Yeah,
about
I don't
myself.
know.
That's not your fucking job.
It's
And
not.
and I'm looking at you, but I'm saying that to myself. I want you to know.
Yeah, I hate that about myself. That's my biggest pet peeve. It was that, and then it was it was a little bit of yours too. Cause like when I actually hate somebody, like I don't see you. Like you're a
Yeah.
ghost, Casper.
Yeah.
I
Like
think
I
that's
don't
what it
look for
is.
you. I don't like hope that you're good. I don't look at old shit to be
Yeah.
like,
Oh man.
damn.
Yeah.
Like when I see a picture, like say like yo, a picture pops up of you, it doesn't make me be like, nah. I be like
Yeah.
moving right along.
I only did that with one person in my life, but yeah.
My biggest ick.
My fault. Damn.
What, miss somebody?
I'm gonna cut that out.
No, I only did that with one person in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, sister, let me answer it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Wowzers.
We really gonna cut that out.
Let's be
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Y'all know me. I'm a G.
Period.
I'm kidding.
You
No,
gonna cry.
honestly,
She gonna cry right now.
I really will.
About to cry.
No, my biggest ick with myself, honestly, is that I feel like sometimes after I evaluate my relationships with people, I feel like upon first encounter, I can give off very like Labrador Retriever energy. Like I'm very like smiley, but especially with girls. Not so much with guys, but with girls, I'm just like very like, yeah, it's okay. You're safe. You're good here. It's
Okay.
okay. I got you. It's okay. Like we're friends. And
Yeah.
it's like I could have just relaxed. Like I really
Got
could have just
you.
relaxed. Like it was never.
feel that.
But I feel like I go out of my way to make women feel comfortable around me.
Aw.
Wait, why you do that though?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like women, I don't know. I feel like if I act in a way that is the most natural to me, I feel like women don't care for it because I'm very like I'm loud and I'm a little bit outspoken.
Really?
And I say things that maybe contradict what the general populace
I don't
of
think that's
women
what
will
it
think.
is.
Put me on.
Because it can't be anything to do with looks. I will never accept that. That's
Whatever.
not anything to do
So
with
what I
nothing.
think it is the least. I'll just comparison. The least is not a friendly person when it comes to niggas, and I'm not saying you are. I'm just gonna give you like a comparison. The least is friendly like on the
Surface.
presidential. I kiss babies and get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So she'll give you the smile. Oh my God, hi, and then and then like literally, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's one motion. Oh my God, hi. It's one motion. She get right back into her fucking
Right back.
wit.
Did what she needed to
Oh my
do.
God, hi, nice to meet you. She be right back to her shit, right?
Right.
You make men feel very comfortable naturally, and it don't even really be like a thing that you're doing like consciously. Like I'm going out of my way to make this nigga comfortable. But it's just
That's your
something.
aura.
It's your aura that makes niggas be like, oh, like
It's on.
I want to talk more.
Oh,
or I want to see
yeah.
what's up. I want to just even if
yeah.
whether it's sexual, friendship, whatever it is, you make niggas want to like keep
Engage.
going.
I can see that.
Cause you know
I can see that.
So the deal is with niggas, like you need some type of motion going
to
and then-
know like,
and
all right,
then
well,
I
I don't know what I want to do with this,
Yeah,
but
let me see
Yeah.
let me keep going.
Yeah, I got a little.
And that's what you do.
You do give a lot of like.
So when you do
leeway
that
for motion.
around women,
they don't fuck with that.
They
it's
don't
like,
fuck with that, yes.
So and because you are pretty, it's like
Fuck, she doing a lot. So
She
about
doing
to-
a lot.
She about to get.
Yeah.
She about to be in here racking up.
because
the
if you
shit.
was dirt, then it really wouldn't matter. They'd be
Right.
like, oh god,
Right. She
They
gonna
would just
get-
laugh and keep it
Yeah,
moving.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
because
yeah.
you a pretty woman. It's like
She about to get the.
she doing too fucking much in all these niggas' faces, and it's like really, it's not like that.
Right. Nah, that's a fact.
Okay, so this might be a personal question. Okay, did you grow up with your mom or your dad?
Both.
Oh, with both. Okay, so like I don't know. I feel like to me, I feel like I don't have that feminine. I feel like that some women just have that femininity, like that aura of like I'm soft, I'm gentle, and men take it as she flirting with me. Hold on.
Don't take much for niggas to say
Yeah,
something flirting.
and the real thing is when I talk to people, like I could be walking down the street and somebody like, yo, you beautiful, and I'm like, yo, appreciate that, and I keep walking.
Nigga say, yo, good
She
look,
do.
my nigga.
I do.
Yeah, good luck, brother.
Yeah, I'll call you
She'll
brother
Call a nigga brother in a
in a
heartbeat.
heartbeat.
Somebody be like, yo, have a nice day. She like, thank you so much, brother. Be like, what?
Damn,
I don't
son.
say brother, but I'm like, I appreciate that, brother, and keep it moving.
Still in
But
the
that's
70s.
why though.
But I think I
Yeah.
don't know if it's feminine or
Femininity.
or you being more feminine or less. It could, like I said, it's just it's there though, like it's
Right.
there, and I think I don't even think the word is flirty. I just think there's something about a woman that you could tell if she's approachable or not.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Very much so.
And
Yo, you
and when
know
I
what's
say approachable,
crazy?
I don't mean
Oh,
it like
man.
I'm jealous of women like that.
I don't mean
Yo.
approachable as a bad thing. It's not a bad
No.
thing, but it's just like there's something about her. There's no barrier there that makes you feel like, damn, I shouldn't say nothing to her.
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I know for a fact this happens to you. Yo, you ever like walking somewhere and it's like women that's necessarily passing you and they give you something to let you know that you can talk to them without it being a word.
Yeah.
It's like a certain type of look. It's a certain kind of like, it's either a smirk or half a smirk. It's an eye twitch. It's something. It's a
There's
hand
something
motion.
there, or
You see how much
so what I will say I experience these days, because we older now. Like,
Right.
When we were younger, it'd be the look or little things like that. But now women are very bold. Like,
But this is what I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you.
They saying
It
the
starts-
shit.
it
They
starts-
saying shit.
It starts with that though.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, it starts with something to be like, you could say something to me, and even if you don't, I'm going to say it.
I
to
think
you.
the problem is I don't say shit, so it make them
No, that's a
have
fact.
to say
They
something.
press you, though.
Yeah, I don't.
I've seen you
saying
get
shit.
like pressed for this shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know
I
what
don't
I'm
be saying. I make sure like you would have to literally say something
Right.
to me because I'm not.
Some guys is like that though. It's
I'm not
different.
saying
Just like
nothing.
it's different type of women, it's different type of guys.
Yeah.
There is not the loud guy, but the guy that commands the room, and then there's a guy that's like in the corner. It's like I'm good with just chilling.
Yeah.
A lot of girls run after either one of those guys,
I feel
and
that.
yeah, but that's why they
And
always
because this nigga got your ass, because he the loud
But we
nigga in the
too
room.
loud.
I am
people.
loud. I'm loud.
That's
as
what
fuck.
I'm
I don't know
saying
how
is-
that works.
When I'm in my space,
When I'm saying, when me and him walk in the room, it's
be loud.
It's loud.
yeah, that's a fact.
But he loud vocally. I'm not. I just be in the
I know.
cut.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
But because he walk in the
Damn.
room loud, and they
Am I-
know
I'm
like
loud?
yeah,
I
you
am
loud.
loud, right?
Not loud like obnoxious loud,
But
you,
I'm there.
But
No,
you
you
there,
command
like
the
you
room.
there.
Word.
You the mayor.
That's
so
what.
it's like
But see, that's the thing that attracted me to you. I've always liked
You
the
the
person
man.
Punch,
who
I'm loud, bro.
command.
Yeah.
Listen,
You
absolutely.
the man, bro. I'm telling you.
Yes,
Damn,
yes,
word.
he is. Yes, he is.
But
But
that's
it-
why they be saying, like, when we in the same room, it's like we both working. Me and him barely talk. Anytime I
I've
have
never
events or
seen-
he do, I never
Yeah.
see him. Yeah, it's always like that. But they always say
Damn.
like an opposite attract, where it's like a quiet girl and a loud guy, or a loud guy and a
Nah,
quiet.
that's two loud ass niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very loud.
Yo, but I've seen you command the room without saying a word.
yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen it.
She
Like,
shake shit
also
up.
a
She
thing.
shake shit
You
up.
shake shit up because
You
niggas
do.
start twitching and
All kinds
getting
of
all.
shit.
Niggas want to check themselves and shit.
Yo.
Niggas want to do too much.
The other time we was at Dead Ass Comedy, bro, it's two of my mans trying to talk to her at the same time. To the point where Stacey had to say, introduce them to each other, and she walked away.
Oh shit! I
Yo,
love
like, niggas
that.
was-
But here's the thing though. This what I be talking about right. This is what I'm talking about. Cause her ass sitting there trying to listen to both of them. Yeah, so like,
Yeah. Sounds equal.
You said-
blue, green.
Kiss.
Nah, she didn't stay there that long.
But I'm saying she's
but-
so nice that she's
but
just like,
she does do that.
Yeah.
Where it's like they
Wow.
felt crazy in the moment, but I'm pretty sure that they felt like they could talk.
yeah,
to her.
niggas felt like, nah, it's there.
Lit.
It's there. She nice,
It's so
man.
crazy because I walked away and I looked back and I was like, oh, good, they're talking to each other.
This is great.
That's some player
Yo,
shit.
I'm gonna tell you who it is after.
Wow,
But
okay.
it was the funniest thing. But it was so awkward for me because I'm like, wait, what are y'all doing? It was like y'all in a line to talk to Stacey.
It was so
But it's
wild.
because of how you move.
But
You
I think
like-
women that are quote unquote approachable don't necessarily mean she interested either.
At all.
Oh,
Very
beyond that.
much
That's
so.
the,
And
that's
that's
probably
what,
what you
and,
hate.
and thank you for pointing. I swear to God, I never
That's why I
thought
say.
about that.
That's why I say because I
It's-
think a lot of niggas take being approachable for she flirting. It's like
And
No.
so do girls. Like
No.
girls take it as like, oh, I want your man. I'm like,
no.
no,
She
I
just
want
easy
you.
to talk to.
Like, what are we talking about?
It's
I
you.
want your
Yeah,
man.
it's you, right?
Damn.
Oh
But
my
then-
God.
But then wait, because then I gotta ask y'all this. Sometimes men are also into the women who are extremely what's the word I'm looking for? Like extremely like funny. Like they like and 9 times out of 10 the funny
Again,
girl isn't.
She not flirting.
No, she's not flirting.
She don't
But that's
necessarily.
not. But that's what I'm saying. Not flirting, but a guy looks at that as
Only
flirting.
thing is this. I just think that it's
I think
two
niggas
separate.
gotta-
I think it's two separate worlds out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's niggas that's on everything. Like they
For sure.
are like looking for any reason to like get it. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then there's other niggas that's like, if they not in a relationship, they on a path to just figure out who and what the fuck they are. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So they not on it to this point of. I don't even think that niggas holler at women like they used to.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like they don't
Probably
even.
not.
It could be.
I think it's
niggas
very different
fly,
now.
handsome dude, and he not gonna say nothing because
Right.
he like, nah, I just don't want to disturb her. Like niggas
Very
is
true.
real
Yeah.
respectful.
Very
It's
true.
like
Yeah.
it's either or. It's either the nigga a wolf and he over here like trying to do the most, or it's the nigga that's like, if she says what's up to me, I'll take that. And but if she doesn't, it's all
I'm cool.
good. I'm cool with that.
Damn, that must
Chris,
suck.
I swear
Yeah.
to God, you remind me of like a black sitcom.
What you mean?
'Cause you
I'm
just
doing
not-
the most.
It's just like I come in contact with and God, you are an amazing woman for having him in your life because this is beautiful. Because I'm just like, this is not.
Look at these two niggas.
You are not real life.
What you mean?
Like the men that are actually outside in the world, they do not operate in our level.
Yeah, like
I
yeah.
can't be-
VI
can't believe
is the
that.
men that are.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
outside.
Yeah.
It's
It's a lot more
can't believe
VIs
that.
than.
Yo, don't do that to my
VIs.
son. Don't do that to my son. Vi.
I'm not saying that's a bad or a good thing. They're just more like you're a different type of guy.
I want to believe that. Look, like Kevin's the same way too.
Yes,
Like he moves that way.
and it's here.
But I feel like.
I don't know how you
But
guys
I
did this.
But I'm just saying, it's not like we taught each other that.
Yeah, nah.
That was how you was moving.
Well,
And
I
that's
think
the
it,
same way.
like
but would
attracts
y'all say
like.
that y'all was like that back in the day?
Yeah, but to a certain degree.
To a degree, yeah.
Because how was yours? Because mine was horrible.
My what?
So, all
What is happening?
right, my fault.
Let's just get
All
to
right,
it.
So the deal is, we were the same way back then,
Correct.
right? So nice, like
Yeah, very cool.
very cool, right? But now that you know that when you be very cool, that comes with I could probably
Crack your head. So here's
See
my
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Hold on. So here's my
So
thing.
This is why it was bad for me
Before
before.
it was a lot more intent, right? So like,
Because
naturally I'm just a very chill, relaxed person.
yeah.
But when I was younger, like that was like my thing. My thing was like, yo, I watch how women respond to 10
That
niggas
type of yeah. Same.
on them. And then it always draws the woman in my direction somehow because I'm the only nigga that's not in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So like I paid attention to that when I was young. I paid attention
Right.
to that and I just always moved like that. If I ever ran you down, it was there.
It had to be yeah. I never
something was
ran
going
down
on,
nobody
like,
that it couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like I
Never.
really wanted you. If I ran you down,
You
Yeah.
would yeah. You
it
would-
was I needed that.
You need that?
Needed that. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't take me complimenting you or saying a woman's beautiful.
And I just feel like
as,
I don't know if y'all
necessarily
getting
even
them.
that with y'all. Like with you two, it's not because. I mean, I told you girls, you don't even know when girls be flirting at you, and I be wanting to elbow these bitches in the
Yo,
face.
I be wanting to elbow him. That's what I used to.
No, but it's like they don't know.
Things
like,
changed.
But it's like girls, like I've been around him and I see
Hands
girls
twitching.
looking at him. And
Bro, I
I'm
hear twitching.
Yo, yeah.
Really?
You know what's crazy? So I said this to my friend the other day. She was like, how do you like do it? Like girls just walk up to Chris and they be all in his face. And I was like, I said, you know what I do? I purposely, if you are Chris and you are right next to him and you just come up, sit down, start talking to him, I'd be like this. Hey, what's up, girl? So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I purposely, I'm not gonna let you see me sweat. I'm never gonna let you see.
hold on. So
No.
She's insane.
No, but no. But it's not even.
I'ma tell
Even
you
if
what I
it's
see.
something.
I'm gonna tell you what I see too,
Even if
because I'll be
it's-
with
you
y'all.
been there.
I'll be
Yeah,
there.
I'm glad you.
Let me tell
even
y'all-
if it's something.
Yo.
Because I'm not done. Because y'all gonna make me turn
My
into
fault,
something.
No. Go ahead.
Even if it's something where she's not even flirting, because sometimes it could just be just like you said, a woman's nature where it just looks like that, but it's not that, right? The thing that he doesn't see is certain things that I do see. I know what a woman is doing when it's like, I want your attention, or I just want to like, oh, you and your relationship, y'all are so beautiful, or it's like this. Yo, I am so happy for y'all. I know you look so
I ain't gonna lie,
good.
I hate that shit. But
Heard you.
I
So-
will say, go ahead. My
No.
fault.
Because to your point of, in your mind, so that face was, I still would suck your dick, right? That's what that face was?
I mean, if you wasn't in a relationship,
Even if I was, that's what that face says.
No.
Because even if you wasn't in a relationship, really
matter,
mean
yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll do
I'll
right
do
now.
it. Like
if I had that
yeah.
last stare part,
Please
is
don't
that.
sound so burdened out.
But
Right.
also,
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
you can't control how somebody gonna react to something that they like. Yo, I would assume that how I'm carrying myself in life, I would assume, I would hope that people respect it enough to be like, I want something like that. Who wouldn't want that?
Correct.
Because people do that with you.
It's how it's said. Women are.
very. Thank
See, but
you.
so as much as I do agree with you sometimes, the only reason I gotta combat it is because I see the whole picture all the time. I'm with both of y'all all. God damn,
Yeah.
I'm with y'all a lot. So I see when y'all together, and I see when y'all separate.
Okay.
See it all the time. So like, Chris walk in a room, and because of his nature of being like a dot connector, and because of how he speaks to people, because of how he interacts with people, that's what really makes people so comfortable to interact with
Yeah,
him. So like a lot of the times when it is a woman, because of I think the nature that we had even when we was younger was make sure the women around you are comfortable.
Comfortable.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
That was
Yeah.
always like what from younger. It was just like I grew up around women. My mother,
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
no. It was
Yeah.
yo, make sure the women around you are comfortable. Make sure your sister good. Make sure your
Yeah,
niece is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Make
That's
sure the
right, where it
women
came
around
from.
you are comfortable. So that's always like as much as it turned into a cheat code at certain points. It was like, yo, make sure that genuinely
They're
the women around you, when they're around you, they're comfortable.
Absolutely.
So I think 90% of the time, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Women be around him and they just get comfortable enough
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
to
but I
talk
know that.
for
Yeah.
sure. I do think some slip through the cracks with the ones that get this nigga head. I do think so, for sure.
Right.
But I will say 90% of the time, that ain't that. It ain't that.
But that's the thing, though. 90% of the time, I'm not like that. It's only sometimes.
It be that 10 though.
It be that good 10.
I seen that 10 that night.
crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I did see that 10
I'm
that
over here
night.
like,
Thank you.
I ain't mad at her though, because
Yo,
she
let me
wasn't
tell you
wrong.
something, Stacey. I'm in a spot, right?
we don't need to do none of that.
No, we're not going
need to
deep
do
in.
any
We're not
of
going
that.
deep in.
'Cause how
I'm
did
just
it
saying.
end?
We know how it ended.
We
but-
know how it ended. Yeah. We know how it ended.
Yeah, let's leave that alone.
But all I'm saying is, coming into
The big ass titties.
If you look at your big ass titties, said, damn.
no.
Bitch is doing too much. Them
She
big
said
ass
hello.
titties. Like, but with the titties all out. I'm
Yeah.
like, titties, man.
Hi. Anyway. Say, all right, bitch.
All right.
You ain't had to say hi with them fucking titties.
She do that shit again, I'm gonna knock her out. This was crazy.
Yo, she
No.
is.
Meanwhile,
But
what
let's
happened?
say-
Shorty like, yo, so what's up with your brother now?
Because it was like, if I can't get him, all right, I'll
Yo,
suck
like,
your
yo,
dick.
quick.
What's up with
Yeah.
that nigga though?
What's up with that nigga, though?
No,
God.
but this
Yo.
the thing.
Dumb funny,
When I
bro.
got with him, I knew that he knew a lot of females. Like most of his best friends were females. So that's never the case. I'm never that girl that's like, he can't have no female friends. I don't care about that. I know the difference. Just
Right.
like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when you're doing certain things, and it be that 10%, and they try to make me look like I'm crazy.
But they're also right because you guys do really get. And I want to clean this up, but I said about Vi because I love Vi. I think he's wonderful.
There we go.
But
Shout out to
I
VI.
think the difference is with you two, VI, like a lot of men that I've met and dated and encountered, he's just a little bit more selfish than the two of you are when it comes to women.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Women, I
That
think
makes sense.
I relaxed my shoulders around because I was like, I am. Even the day when we was outside and it was me, you, Lilise, and then we was walking around.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not even. We in the street. And
Yo.
I was like, I'm not even looking.
Yo, I
Yo,
love
I'm over
that.
here like, can y'all stop walking? Yo,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
wait,
Amazing.
wait, wait, yo,
Hold
all
on,
right, come
wait.
on.
There's a car.
Yo, it's
I
annoying.
love that.
I ain't gonna lie, we give women the ability to turn their brains off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Like I can literally do whatever
I get
they're
it.
gonna make. We're damn near in a
I
chariot.
get it. You're
Yeah.
right.
Fucking with
All
Me
my
too.
friends feel like that about
No,
themselves.
we got to the car. And we're just like,
I
how did you
hate
know
it.
where we parked?
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm like,
Right,
so
where are we? I'm like that every day.
I
So
get it.
imagine I am a
I love that.
ditzy.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is a beautiful power to have. I'm not
It
gonna lie.
is. It is.
It's a
not
gift and a
not
curse.
I about to say it's
It's
definitely a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, yo, like at times it's like, I saw myself be nice to women and then be like, yo, you in a relationship, right? It's like, damn. It's just like I just was holding the door and making sure.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
like that
good.
was it.
Yeah.
It only reason why that makes me like sad or frustrated is like, damn, all niggas ain't doing this.
Yeah,
Just
like,
holding the door?
right. It's like, is that
Niggas
it?
ain't
That's
being
that's where the
polite.
bar is at.
Like, yeah, like what y'all niggas doing?
And that's why it seemed like, oh man, these two niggas get on. It's like, yo, it's not really that
just
crazy.
Niggas being nice.
Yeah,
like,
I'm being
Yeah,
mad
but it's
regular.
also your movements too. Like I watch y'all closely. Like I'm like, if y'all ever get murdered, they probably gonna assume it's me. 'Cause I have candid videos of the two of y'all. Y'all don't even.
Really?
I swear to God. But I like
Well, all right.
watch.
All
y'all.
right.
Like, I study
All right.
y'all, and it's like Chris. Like sometimes I'll see you, and it's like you're talking to a group of people, and it's like, yeah, he's rubbing his hands and he's touching
Charmer.
his beard.
Damn.
So the girls are just
Charming.
like,
Yep. Oh, and the other thing he
Damn,
does,
really?
he look when he talks to you, he
He
looks
look
at
you
you
dead in your
directly.
eye.
that's
Yo, look, look, look.
no,
Yo,
that's
look.
you.
That is
too.
a super
I mean, where else am I supposed to look?
Especially-
I ain't looking at the
That's a
titties.
superpower.
Especially when you're talking to girls, you'll do this thing where it's just like you lean in and then you kind of look them dead in their face. I'm like, what the fuck is
Yo,
he
she
doing?
did this
Yeah,
whole move.
that's true.
So
He
let's be
do
clear.
that. That's
Yo,
true.
Let's be clear.
You a Mario.
That's
yo.
true.
I can't see and I can't hear.
So I gotta
I'm
get
actually
Sometimes I gotta
impaired.
get like, yo, what you said? Oh, okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
No, because they'll be like, Kev, so and he'll be like, wait.
Yeah, he do that. He does.
You
He
invade,
does.
you invade spaces.
Let's be clear.
He
Let's be clear.
does.
We be in public at
Nah,
these loud ass
nah,
events.
nah,
Like
that's
I
right.
gotta. I'm 6'4". You right. I
Yo,
can't
hear me
hear
out.
you. What you
Hear me
saying,
out.
love?
Do your
But
thing,
see,
player.
Chris puts on the puppy dog eyes. He be like, nah.
No, yo,
but
you know what he do?
He do like this,
Yeah,
real
that's
soft.
What he does very well. What Chris
yeah.
does very well is he makes what you saying to him important.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
That's what it is.
does.
Like he makes sure that when you talking to him,
Yeah.
and it'd be crazy because I be looking at this nigga like,
Me
he
too.
do not give a fuck.
No. I can beat that. I can beat that.
I be
can
like,
beat
this
that.
nigga do not care.
I could beat that. Somebody will tell him about their entire life. We'll walk away
And then
he'll
he'll
I
be
don't
like, yo,
know who
I don't know who
that
that is. Or what the
was
fuck they
that?
talking about.
is. I was like, we just sat here
Yo.
for an hour. You telling me you don't know who that is?
And that person left and they like, yo, Chris is my best
Yo.
friend.
No, I love him.
Yes.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it be bad when we out in public, bro. It be
Yeah.
really bad.
No, my
Yeah.
homegirl and her girlfriend met him once, and she still talks about him. Like he was such a good guy. Like he was such a I very
Yeah.
rarely see.
Ask
great
him who
men,
she
and he
is.
was
Nigga,
such-
be like, I don't know who you talking
no,
about.
she told me who she was.
Yeah.
I just remember she had glasses, right?
See?
Did she have glasses on?
All right.
Here we go.
She's super.
And super nice. I know
And
she was nice. I remember the conversation. I just don't
She's-
remember too much. What
But
she
my
did.
fault. You was trying to go.
I can't remember where I was going now. I
was-
just clearly,
Sorry.
y'all niggas need to be doing some other shit than watching me.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't
Yo, look, my
busy
fault.
enough. For sure.
You brought up the topic.
Oh yeah, like the art of like
Of the art
cutting
of
people,
cutting people
off,
off.
or trying to pretend that you over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's hard for me to do that.
If I'm at a point
Soil.
where like I really care about somebody, I ain't never gonna be over it to a degree.
I'll be over it.
Like I'll be over it as far as like outwardly, like you'll never see me sweat like that kind of thing, or I won't even acknowledge the situation.
But inside,
internally, I'll be fucked up, bro. I
Really?
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, for
Really?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Doesn't
absolutely.
bother you?
nah, that's the part where I be like, yo, like I don't know, like there's something that's in me at times where it just be like, I'm cool. The only thing that I be on is like what I probably would think about the most is if we see each other again, how will we encounter? Like I think of that part more than, yo, I miss this person.
I'm very
Or-
stone-faced when it comes to that.
But
kind of
even
shit.
inside, like I get you, like yo, you inside, you probably going through it.
I be going through it.
But how you look, it's like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
My shit be, what we eating tonight?
See, but I'm like that when, like I said, when it come to people in my life that didn't really matter. Like those be the moments where I realize if you mattered or not.
True.
Like
True.
that's what, cause like I'm very easy at like detaching from something.
Yeah.
Same.
But it's only because I'm noticing in that moment, like, oh, you really didn't mean nothing to me.
Yeah. That's me. Yeah.
That's it. Like
Yeah.
that's why like a lot of shit where it's like, oh, this was petty or this was fucked up or this might have violated a certain situation. Like to me, I don't really take it that way because I go, oh, we didn't really fuck with each other like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
So I could brush it off.
I can't
Unless-
even say that though.
But
like,
if, whenever
from my
somebody that
side-
like you will break my heart, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I
we
told
would
you
have
that.
to we would have to
I
fight.
wish-
We
we
would
could
have to
do
get in
that.
the elevator.
Have like a
I'm
day
fine
of
with that.
mourning.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
there's-
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We would have to get in the elevator
I
real
said
quick.
that. I was like,
Everybody
and I'm
gotta
cool
post-
with that. Like I'm
Everybody
like,
gotta post a black square on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, for real.
yo, niggas would know if we
Yeah.
was beefing for
They be
sure.
like,
It's gonna be
damn,
very
bro.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh
very
my
uncomfortable,
God.
but
Yeah.
I think it's different for me because once you get past, I have like a level of like my heart. Like I am very particular of who I bring into like my heart, right?
Yeah.
And I say my heart is like the size of a
I
bathroom.
don't think that that's true.
How
I
do
think
you
that
feel?
like genuinely, if somebody gets past the, like just a vibe check for you, you allow people to get really close to you.
I don't think so.
No,
You don't
thank
think
you.
so?
And not to my heart. I promise you, just like how you said, I'm gonna make you feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
the
make
same
you
way.
feel
Y'all-
like we
y'all-
are best
Yeah.
fucking friends.
it's crazy because I know y'all very well, but it be feeling like a show.
What you mean?
So like
What?
you said, I can make you feel very
Yeah.
comfortable. But nigga, when she put her head back down in that phone,
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying. Even think about Nate. I mean, Nate is still in our circle, and she still feels like Lisa's the most inaccessible person she could
that's
possibly
fire.
think
I love
of.
her.
But
that's
then when
sad, too.
when she around her, it's like, and I'm not saying you faking, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like when
Right,
they
'cause
actually
I'm
are
not.
around each other, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like you could see how they interacted
Yeah.
for that 7 minutes that she was here. It was
Yeah.
just like it was light, it was all of that. But like, I see her do that so much, or I see you do that so much. It do gas people into thinking like, oh
Yeah.
nah, Chris really my man's. Cass is
yeah.
my
You
But
man's.
the
Like,
crazy thing is,
But it's real though.
yeah, that
we're not
is.
faking
Because
it.
you could be my man.
Yeah.
But there's another side to this.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah.
that's my point though.
But my other side is actually like that's the safe to me,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like all the important things are there and all the important people are there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that you can't get in there, it's just that you actually have to add to what's important to me.
that's all it is.
Be important, like in that space where it's like, yo, you my man's, be important to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're important to me, I'm gonna make it where it's like, all right, so now what are your dreams or what you trying to do? I'm gonna try my best to help you get there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like you feel
Or
what
what's
I'm saying?
important to you, like whatever's important to you.
Whatever's important to you is
Yeah.
important
Yeah,
to me.
that's
You don't
all
like
it
this
is.
person? Guess what? Fuck it.
That's all it is.
I do feel like, Chris, I do low-key feel like you should be harder to get to, though. I will
You
say
feel
that.
like it's easy to get to me?
Maybe because I'm around you more, but even, I don't know, because I still don't feel like you're an easy person to get to. And even with
yeah.
us recording,
'Cause
I
it's-
do feel like you're so helpful to people. And I know that's a part of your like, character trait, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like you are sort of like, you're the fucking celebrity. Like, you can't.
Only thing is this though. That's
You
mad
gotta
funny.
hang up the
This
Robin
is, this
Hood.
is
like,
mad
you
weird.
gotta
It
hang
is.
up.
No,
but
it
the
takes
di-
a lot to get close to you though.
It does.
I've
That's what I
seen
was about
it.
to say. Like
I see
that,
the difference.
That's why I say it's a show.
That's
I
the part.
see it.
That's the part where I'm like, that's not the important part to me. Like that's just the structure. Let's just see what's going on. I help in areas of things that I actually do believe in. You never heard me.
Or he might point a nigga in the right direction, just like, yo, look, you should go talk to blah 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 blah.
Yo, Huss just told me that the other day, bro. And I
But
don't.
that's all it really be though. Sometimes.
Huss said the other day, and this shit like hit me like 360. I think I told you,
Mm-hmm.
where he was like, I know you gotta use the bathroom.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you know that. And then I guess we try to get to the
Yeah,
next.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I say that, yo, Huss told me some shit where he was like, I've been around him for like the past couple of months now.
Mhm.
This is the dude that helped me with the commercial and stuff like that. And this is a moment where it's like, yo, this is super dope for me. But he calls me and he goes, bro, I forgot to tell you how I got lit is that I got a job from somebody that was like working with a alcohol brand. And he was like, bro, do you know how I got that job? And I was like, how? And he was like, you introduced me to somebody in my city.
Mm-hmm.
We sat and ate lunch together, and she saw who I really was and offered me the job that changed my life. So he was like, I owe you mad shit, and didn't even realize it.
Mhm.
So to that part where you be like, yo, like this nigga's like helping a lot of people, and like, yo, you got to be the celebrity. The crazy thing is for me is like it always goes some way somehow feeds back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like now it's to the point where I helped back then to something that was just a small connection that helped me get something that my fucking son will be like, oh, I saw my pops do that. I
Yeah.
can't beat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
but you also just help everybody.
you'd be surprised. You be
But
surprised.
how
what
does that not just like suck you dry?
you'd be surprised what I think is
Not from you.
Okay.
No.
you'd be surprised what I think is heavy or what I think is like is help.
Yeah.
Like I don't consider like cleaning up a crib. That wouldn't consider that work.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So it's like when somebody else is watching you, it looks like you're doing the most. But it's like
because it might be the most for you.
For you, and that's
or
what
it might be a lot for you. But it's like I said, like when you secure with yourself, especially like in the places that we play in, a lot of niggas don't want to share resources. A lot of niggas don't want to share relationships. A lot of niggas wouldn't want to make that connection or put a nigga together with somebody else that can help them get to a certain place.
Outside of just that, because again, this is coming from me, like actually just observing the two of you in space, especially at the comedy show and downstairs. It's like I think, Kev, from what I see, it's like your interactions tend to be more high level, for lack of a better word. It's just like people are talking, like, yeah, okay, and then you just kind of like, all right, good, nah, Chris got that, cool, and then you just kind of go on.
He good for
Whereas
doing that.
Chris, like I've seen you be dead in the middle of a group of people, and you'll have 10 people talking to you, but like, wait, y'all, hold on, what you said? And then you'll finish that, and it's like, all right, I got you, and then you'll go back, and then
you make everybody shit
and
important.
It's just like, how do you do? Like, you're just in these moments, like you're giving everybody just enough of you to make them feel special.
But the only thing is this, like, this is the part where I know it's like, I do think that everybody got something with them. Like, we in a world right now where it's like anybody could get it. Anybody could necessarily hit the switch and they could be the nigga. So why not treat everybody like that? Especially if you did enough to necessarily be in the same room with me. Clearly, you did enough work to just like really like to matter. You see what I'm saying? So I can't say that I'm in like I would love to believe that I'm not just around or speaking to people in that manner that can't do shit, that ain't got shit going on, that can't offer nothing. Right. Everybody is a seed. You know what I'm saying? You just got to see what it turns. Like,
and I just think naturally, like, just good people.
Yo.
That's
really
the part. All it is. Like just like you, when you good people, it don't really be. It's not really too much of a thought. Yeah. To really hear somebody out in the conversation, even if it's like 7 of niggas, like, all right, cool. What'd you say? All right, cool. Like, that's whatever it is. I know,
Chris, you're the first like living embodiment of what I would consider like just a good person. I feel like I can't be as good as you.
What
like,
you
I don't
mean?
have it.
Chris, the only good person. Let's wrap this shit up.
That's what I said.
Let's wrap this shit up.
That's what I said.
I wouldn't say that. No,
I just feel like
crazy.
somebody wrote you. Like somebody like wrote you down on paper. It was just like, here's your script. Say these things and do these things.
That's the nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So what'd you learn today?
Yo, that y'all crazy. Nah, that y'all crazy. This was, I mean, something for myself just to know how I'm seen to y'all, and that's dope.
This would be the Chris episode.
I didn't want it to be that at all. Like, what we talking about?
I was just thinking of that. I was like, oh snap, this is
a Chris episode.
right here.
What'd you learn today?
I learned that I got some good people around me. That you guys are amazing people. Like everybody is an amazing person here. Yeah.
That love. Okay, all right. Yeah. What'd you learn today?
Oh, I learned so much. I'm not even gonna lie. Like you definitely opened my eyes to the fact that maybe sometimes I'm seen negatively by women just because I'm friendlier with men. I've never even put those two together ever.
Let me told you that.
I do think you're oblivious to a lot of shit.
I told you that I am.
Yeah,
like I just be like my whole thing is just to be happy, and it's just like if it's just not making me happy, I should not to think about shit like that.
I feel that.
So it's like I know a lot of times I'm just like I'm in space.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a good place to be,
bro.
Lilies don't like titties.
I'm playing. I love titties.
What did I learn today? Shit. You know what? I learned that sometimes I really do need to relax.
Yeah, how about that?
I just gotta relax sometimes, you know, and I gotta spend more time like with me.
Yeah,
I think that's important to really. I think both of us. I think we spend a lot of time helping other people with their shit. Yeah. Their dreams, their goals, their the things that's important to them. Yeah. And then like we give like a little bit of energy to the shit that we got going on because we tired, we burnt out, all of that. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, I think we just gotta spend a little bit more time with ourselves.
No, that's a fact.
And on that note,
that's great.
Yeah.